Hello, welcome back to another AMA, third AMA of the week. We're working hard here. And today, special guest, we have Serenity Shield. How you doing, bro?
Hello, how are you? Thank you to having with me, and I'm very excited to make this AMA with you.
Fantastic. So, Vandy, why don't you introduce yourself and then you start giving a very easy overview for all the people that are watching this channel and they don't know what Serenity Shield is. How would you describe it in simple terms?
Okay, so first of all, thank you for the support. I know that you support us from many times, and it's very grateful for us to having people like you, and for people also of your community. So my name is Vandy. I am in charge of the business development in Serenity Shield. It's a project that we have launched like 3 years ago, I think, but we are actually in the exchanges like from 6 months. No, we were launching in December 23, and our product is called StrongBox, and it's what we are doing every day and what we are building together to provide a real solution based on the blockchain.
Exactly. So, what does Strongbox do specifically?
So StrongBox is a decentralized application using privacy based on blockchain, and we providing a real inheritance solution and inheritance mechanism solution for commodity, your data, and everything is based on the blockchain. So you can save your data, you can transfer your data, you can recover your data. So it's what we are working on it from like 3 years now, and we are very proud to have a B2B and B2C solutions.
Fantastic. And if somebody wants to try it, how does it work? There's also like a, I think, free trial for 6 months. Is that correct?
Yes, of course. You have a free trial for 6 months. So you have to go on the website. You can just click on the link, and you can try for 6 months for free, completely for free. It's very user friendly. It's very, very, very user friendly. And I believe that every people of Web2 can easily use this product, and we can work like a bridge between Web2 and Web3 and provide a real solution. So yes, for all your community, let's go, guys. Let's try this product.
Fantastic. Okay, why don't we get started a little bit with the question from the audience, because there's quite a few. So we're going to try our best to reply to all of them within this time slot. So first off, could you please explain how your business model and product works? Who are your existing and potential clients?
So as I said, our product is for B2B and also B2C users. So it means that everybody can use the Strongbox because we have all data to store. We have all data that we have keep in security, and our product is also a real good solution for the company in insurances, for bank, for the big companies, because we can provide a real solutions, and everything based on blockchain. The company will handle the free of the, how can I say that, the gas fee in blockchain. So the users are not going to pay themselves the gas fee. The company is going to pay the gas fee, and you will have in few months we are going to launch a DApp who actually not ready, but the application is ready on the website. You can try it, and with subscription we have incomes, of course, and it's how we work.
Fantastic. What kind of revenue do you expect to generate over the next 2 years? What are your margins?
I can maybe break down some very important points about data and security around the world, because it's something very important. And according to recent articles, cloud business solution will reach around $232 billion by the end of 2032. I don't know if you can imagine such a number like this, but it means 175 zettabytes, which is 1 million petabytes. So it's a huge, huge, huge market. where we are trying to have a place and to offer a real solution. And actually, in our landscape, um, it dominates by few giants that like Google and Microsoft, and they're offering a centralized control solution, and you will of course find reliability and scale, but at the end of the day you have the risk of privacy, and it's exactly where Serenity Shield can offer a real solution with the decentralized alternative and what we can call a DePIN project. So DePIN project is a project based on the blockchain with physical infrastructure, and the big and the huge differences with the centralized and decentralized project is that the data isn't held by a single entity. It means less risk and empowering users with control their digital assets, and it's the mission that Serenity Shield have, and we are very proud to say that today we have this product and we can deliver a real solution for Web 2 and also Web 3 users.
Fantastic. Great answer. What difficulties are you facing? How do you expect to overcome those?
But generally, I mean, mass adoption is the biggest challenge for every project in Web 3, because create a product in Web 2, create a product in Web 3, it's not so difficult to do it, but you have to convince people that your product can bring a real value to their lives. And in the end of the day, people are going to compare your product with any kind of product or application. You know yourself, when you need something, you're going on your mobile phone, you're downloading an application. If you don't like the application, if you don't feel insecurity, if it's not easy to use, you will leave the application and change and try another one. So it's exactly what we can offer today, and it's how it works.
Gotcha. I'm sure that we were getting some question about the unfortunate recent events that happened about the hack. So there we go. Some people call it an irony in the sense, of course, that you are a security center.
Of course.
So why don't you share a light on all of this, and what steps also have you taken to make sure that this unfortunate circumstance doesn't happen again in the future?
First of all, something that people that have to understand is the hack doesn't happen on our product. It's completely different. The hack happened on the third party, and which is a MetaMask wallet, and actually we changed everything in terms of infrastructures, in terms of security, in terms of multi-sig wallets. We didn't make the good choice at that time, but we changed everything, and it's a process we can maybe take 1 month, 2 months, but today everything is done, everything is secure, and we can proudly say that something like this will never happen again, and because it's our responsibility. It's why we have covered this hack ourselves. We have covered completely this hack ourselves, and also we have distributed an amount of the hack to the community as a giveaway or whatever for the people the own token. We have offered to the community to show that we are taking these things very seriously, and you're working to never see this kind of stuff happen again.
Gotcha. And somebody says, hit the likes or get hacked. So, fun enough. Guys, just don't forget to drop a like if you're appreciating these AMAs. I'm running them literally multiple times a week. So, guys, just a tiny like. Subscribe if you haven't already to this channel. That helps me and supports my channel a lot. Now, next question. Kezia asks, what do you see? Who do you see as competitors of Serenity Shield? There are a few around. To make it big this bull run, you will need to market this extremely well. What is your marketing budget? How do you intend to market this?
I cannot explain the market budget that we have, but I can maybe explain something else, and maybe we will find the reply that maybe your community is waiting for. we are a utility project, which it means that we are not working on a hype. We are not working to create hype. We are not a meme coin. You are not a whatever kind of project who try to only reach money and then leaves. We are building a real product, and of course we have an amount dedicated for the marketing, uh, and we are working on it. You can see on social media we are very present. You can see that many different information sources are talking about us. Many YouTubers, many Twitters, very famous account are talking about us, and we are very proud on it. But first thing we have done is not to pay for marketing; it's to show our product. We are showing, we are letting the opportunity for people to test our product, and after that, the marketing is coming themselves completely naturally, and you need to be known in the world. So we are working on the product, and we truly believe that if we are focusing the product in few times, in few months, in few days, the marketing is going to come very organically.
Fantastic. Um, I mean, price prediction. I guess that we don't want to talk about price prediction as obviously in AMA, so don't mind me. Binance has announced it will list small cap tokens with utility. Have you heard about the update of Binance? I'm sure that
Yes,
you're
yes, I
aware.
have seen this, and also our community share with us this announce of Binance about small market cap and whatever they were expecting to launch. But how can I see? Uh, we have a really specific and really straight strategy, and since 6 months, if you have to compare and you have seen all the road we have done, we are actually listed in two or in the top 20 majors exchange in the world, which is Mexi and Gates, and they are not small exchanges. And it was a big step. If we have to go through all the proposition that we get, we are going to kill ourselves the project, because it's all about money, it's all about negotiation, it's all about conditions. And where we can really and truly say that we are a project for the benefit of people, it's that our team themselves is like vested for 3 years. Okay, right? We are not going to give for free token to the project or to the exchanges only to going to be listed on their platform. So you have huge negotiation to manage, and it's what we are doing. And for Binance, of course, is the dream of every project to be listed on Binance. But actually, we are in negotiation with a top three, top four exchanges, which will be announced in less than 1 month, I truly believe, and it will be a game changer for us. But before to go to Binance and the big exchanges, we had also to find collaboration with our market maker, who last week announced our new market maker partner, which is Kirok. It's one of the best in the world. So step by step, we have to build strong foundation before to go on Binance and whatever.
Fantastic. Your Q1 2024 roadmap says AI integration and tier one listing, both not done yet. When can we expect these, and which exchange? Whatever you can tell us, of course. I'm sure that there's a lot of NDAs and stuff.
Of course, you have to have in mind that a roadmap is something that we are trying to keep, and we are trying to respect the roadmap. But you have such a situation that we had, like for the act, for example, that we were confronted, and of course we just postpose the point of the roadmap. It doesn't mean that we are not going for the AI integration. Of course, we are working on AI integration. We are working on biometric integration, and for the AI, it will be used to improve user identification and security. And I can really easily tell you that today, all the works we have done on AI integration and biometric integration, It's a very huge work we have done. So it's not yet implemented in our product, but in few times we will let you know and give you some news about the integration. But it will just we just need some times to fix everything and to finish everything. But it's going to be ready in few months.
Gotcha. In order to grow, you branch
Also,
out.
sorry to
Sorry.
cut. Also, I will also add something. Maybe it will be a future question, but I will anticipate. It will be the same for biometric. We are going to use the biometric, which we will make a huge announcement, and it will create a big interest. And it was your last question about marketing. You see, for the biometric, for example, we are working with a very big company, which I will not nominate now, but one of the best in the world, I truly believe, a company. And the work we have done with them for the last 6 months, last year, it's amazing. And in few times we are going to make this announcement. And when the announcement is going to be done, the interest will be created around the world. And we are working on it, and we are doing our way slowly, of course, but we are building a very solid foundation.
Fantastic. Um, so Casey asks, in order to grow, you will need to branch out to other chains. Do you intend to? Which ones and by when?
It's something I can go break. I cannot break down this explanation, but we are going to go on multiple chains. But it's more the technical part that I cannot handle. Sadly, I'm more in charge of the business development. But if you remember, we were first of all when we start on the project, we were on the Solana blockchain, right? And we went to BEP blockchains, and every single decision that we are going to take for the next month, it's something we have thinking about and we have working about. And of course, I will not reply the same answer in 3, 4, 5 months. We are going to new exchanges. We are multiple blockchain. We will be able to work with any kind of projects, and in the next month we will make big announcement about that.
Awesome. But that was the point. Like there is the intention in the future to
Yes,
just
of course.
other chains and
You
expand the
cannot
product.
only stay focused on one chain and one exchange, and you have to be
Yeah.
scalable, and you have to work on it. And yes, if it was your question, yes, of course, yes.
Fantastic. Can you explain how StrongBox leverages blockchain technology to ensure data security and privacy?
Yes, of course. So something you have first to understand is what is a DePIN project, okay? Right? A DePIN project is a project based on blockchain with physical infrastructure. Like last week's we had announced that our data center was launched. It was the first phase of a global network, and the first data center was launched in Oman. And we also announced the next futures data centers, which will be in India, which will be in Netherlands, which will be in USA, in Australia, in Portugal. It's a global strategy that we are working on it, because with the regulation, if you're not respecting this kind of points, you cannot go further, and you cannot trying to go to the moon like the community love to say. But we are working on it, and also our technology, our product, it's something that we can easily say one of the most secure products in the world. Everything is made by our hands, uh, create from scratch, and we don't use third party implemented in our product. The storage is start from 10 gigabytes until 1 petabyte for the B2C solutions. We are using 3 times redundancy for the signing securely any kind of documents. And of course it's required to have 2 on the 3 NFT to access to the data, which means a biggest level of security based on AES protocol 256. And yes, I truly believe that StrongBox is a very complete product, 360 degrees product, and we will also implement many other features we will announce in few times.
Amazing. Can you clarify the dilution of the project they're asking? Because, of course, some people are worried about the token being inflationary. What's the current circulating supply? Is this number on CoinMarketCap, for instance, correct, 6%? Why is there so much dilution? Are you implementing burning mechanism or anything to make this better in the long term?
Yes, as you can see, the total supply actually is 99,700,000 Sersh. When we start the project, we were at 100 million Sersh. It means that we already burned 300,000 tokens with the mechanism of the StrongBox. We had a big agreement with a big company located in India, and with this big step, we had burned 300,000 Sersh, and of course you're going to see the supply increase because the people, they were vested in the first step on the ICO and IDO sales. They can from next month unlock their tokens. So of course the tokenomics is going to increase. But for the next 2 years, we will reach around 35 million tokens in the market. And if you also have in mind that we have the burn mechanism, of course it will also help.
Gotcha. What sets StrongBox apart from other data storage solutions? How does the user experience differ between B2C and B2C, B2B and B2C models? Sorry.
So actually, as I said, our B2B solution is not launched yet, but we already launched our B2C solution, which we had a very nice review from the community who has tested this product. Around 1,000 people test our product, and we had more than 96% of positive comment on the product, and it was like 6 or 7 months ago. So from this 7 months ago until now, we of course improve on many points of the project. And as I told you, also with the biometric solution we integrate on the project, with the AI integration, we have improved in the project. And the biggest difference between StrongBox, the other storage solution, is maybe, first of all, we are a DePIN project, as I said before, and it's not something that other projects can say. We work on it. It means also that it's a huge investment because have a data storage around the world, as we launched last week in Oman. It's not something easy to use. It's not something easy to launch. So we have a product with everything integrated in the product, 360 degrees products.
Awesome. How many people make up the project? Maybe you want to spend a second to discuss about the team.
Yes, of course. As you can see in our website, so you have, of course, our two CEO and CPO, Venkat Naga, that you have seen many times in different AMA or different session. We have the CPO and co-founder Boris, which is very often in Telegram and trying to help the community, and which is behind all the project. We have our CEO Hugh, which is actually in Istanbul with Nikos, our head of marketing, are doing an exposition there. And we have other people like Natalia Shangrat, we have Justin Mantel, Dan Thompson, and we can say that we are a hybrid team. So it means that for me, for example, as a business development in the project, tomorrow maybe in charge of something else. If it's in the terms to help the project, I have to work on it. and have to accept the challenge. And the team is not only around the people that you can see there. We have also others, people out of the company who are working for as a consultant, for example. But maybe
Gosh,
between 20 or 20 until 30 people are working in the project actually.
gotcha. Some people are comparing your product with Arweave and Filecoin. I'm sure that you're aware of this project. What makes Serenity Shield and Strongbox stand out against these two competitors?
I will say the biggest difference is the IPFS protocol, which is the biggest difference, because when you're providing a Web3 solution based on blockchain, it has no sense to bring everything on Web2 infrastructures, and they are using all of this. They are using IPFS solution, which we are not using, and I truly believe it's the biggest point. Of course, I can also talk about the protocol, the AES protocol we are using. They are not. They are. We are using the on-chain permission. They are not working on the on-chain permission. So yes, I cannot break down this explanation. It's not my part of the project. But IPFS, I truly believe, is the biggest difference between us. And also, I don't know if Filecoin also integrate AI and biometry actually.
Gotcha. See some other question. Workcoin was using biometrics and they've just had a ruling against them and it's been banned in a few countries. This is very tricky. Do you know about this?
No, I didn't know about this, but it's joined the explanation I was trying to give you about data center. When people are in rush and they're expecting that you implement new features in the project, they have to understand that behind every step you're doing, you have such a big words uh, about regulation and the way you're doing your stuff. In every country, everything is different. You know, when you're going to let your product in the US market, for example, it's completely different with the European market because the law is different, the approach is different, and in many projects are confronted on the same problems. It's Serenity Shield. We have a big difference with those old projects, and I don't want to deny those projects, but we are first of all working on the rules and on the law with each country that we can provide our solution. We have also lawyer, big office lawyer. They're working with us, advisor. They help us to grow every day. So it's why it takes time to implement some skills, some features, because we have to work on the regulation and to respect on it and to not and avoid, of course, in few months to tell our community that we have to cancel biometric or AI integration because we don't respect some rules in some country, and it's where we are actually.
Gotcha. How do you plan to build trust again and give people the incentive to use your product after the hack?
As I told you, the hack not on the product, but of course, I can completely understand that people are afraid when they saw a hack in a project. We had a big investigation on the hack, what happened to us, and it was the same team who hacked OKX, and OK of the biggest project and biggest exchange in the world. So we are working on it, and we change everything around our infrastructures. We change and also integrate many more security. And with the product we are going to deliver in few months, with all the features integrate, of course, we are completely sure that community will find the hopes and trust on StrongBox and Serenity Shield.
Gotcha. What was Venkat Naga doing before Serenity Shield?
Sorry, can you repeat?
What was your CEO doing before Serenity Shield?
So Venkat Naga, our CEO, was in charge of many business around the world and handled IT business, branding, and marketing business in past years. And Venkat and Boris, they have them together more than 50 years experiences in the global business around the world. So I think we are in good hands.
Awesome. That is it for the questions. Took 30 minutes of your time. That's my standard for AMAs. I really appreciate you coming here, Vandi. That was awesome. And I'm sure the community really appreciated that. Is there anything else that you think we didn't talk about, or anything else that you want to conclude this note on?
So, as I told you before to start the AMA, and of course, I can see the question of your community. Building an application, building a project means take times to create strong foundations and to have straight line to follow. And the roadmap is there to remind us all the steps we have done. And since 6 months, we have been listed on exchange until now. And also, even after the hack, I can see all the improve that we have done. And I'm completely convinced that in few months, when everything will be finished around the StrongBox and the AI integration, the big announce that will create big interest around the world, are going to talk about Serenity Shield, StrongBox, and I really appreciate that you and your community trust us and you are following us from the scratch. So thank you very much, Cyprian.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you again. And I thank you once again. And thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great rest of the day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.